Hey pilots, it's Mukro here, and today I'm bringing you a Legion guide video. I haven't really played Legion that much, but after making this video with him and experimenting with how he works, I've learned a lot from him. He's much more than what I thought he would be, and there's some surprising things I found out while experimenting. So, I guarantee you guys are definitely going to learn something new about Legion, but let's get into it. So, if you've ever played NW2 and remember the Juggernaut, then that's Legion. You can hold down areas of the map and deal a steady stream of damage that just melts your health away. He should not be faced head-on unless you plan on trying to nuke eject. He is very slow, by far the slowest Titan, due to aiming down the sights with his minigun slows you down very badly, unlike his counterpart Scorch, who is just slow. Legion has 12,500 HP and has no dashes. Unless you give one to him, then he can have one. You want that dash. You need that dash. His weapon of choice is the Predator minigun. This minigun takes 3 seconds to spool up and slows you down when aiming with it. Also, it takes 5 seconds to reload, and you start with 100 rounds. Having the kit enhanced ammo capacity adds an extra 40 shots, which is nice, but not that good compared to the other kits you could run. You could run lightweight alloys to help gain some speed, but honestly, it doesn't really help that much to make it worth it. His Predator gun has 2 modes of fire, close range and long range. 2 modes are very, very different, more than you would expect. It takes 1 second to switch between the modes. Close range deals way more damage than long range. It can deal 4 bars of health if you hit all your shots. However, it takes 10 seconds to fire all 100 of your shots, or 12 seconds if you have 140 shots. And there is a damage drop-off the farther your opponent is. Use this when you're positive you can stay close with your opponent since it's stronger. This mode of fire is also good for killing grouped up AI and pilots. Long range is a sniper style, and it consumes 2 bullets. You fire a 100 round magazine in 5 seconds, or a 140 round magazine in 6 seconds. However, you deal half damage, so 2 bars of damage if you hit all your shots. This mode of fire has no damage drop off, and is best if you're playing far. It's also great for shooting pesky pilots ejecting, or if they're in the air, just trying to jump towards you. So the close-up range is the better one, but only use it if you know for a fact you're going to be fighting close. A good Legion pilot knows which mode of fire to pick for any situation. Also, I don't know if this is a bug or intended, but since Legion is the only hit-scan Titan, he can shoot through friendly teammates. Power shots included. Pretty interesting. On a power shot, any power shot takes 1 second to fire, and your gun will glow, so if an ion is fast enough, they can catch that with their shield, and I've done it, and I've watched other people do it to me. That's kind of how you know if you're playing with a skilled person, because they know that is Legion getting ready to activate his power shot, and they're fast enough to catch it. Power shot has a 10-second cooldown. Both power shots deal equal damage to Titans. You deal 3/4 of a damage, so you deal 3/4 of a bar of damage. It's kind of interesting. Close range power shot takes 1 bullet and fires a volley of bullets. This is excellent for killing close-up pilots or grouped up AI. Use this to goosh ejecting pilots as well. It's pretty funny doing it. Most pilots don't expect to get gooshed from Legion. Long range fires a high velocity explosive sniper shot that can pierce through Titans and has some splash damage, being able to kill pesky pilots inside buildings that you can't reach. The kit hidden compartment allows you to run 2 power shots. Personally, that's what I run. It deals so much damage having 2 of these. You almost bring a Titan down to half health with 2 power shots. Honestly, this kit is probably what you should run. It's just, it does so much damage, and it makes Legion very powerful. Your burst damage is crazy with it. So, gun shield is a double-edged sword. It barely protects your body, but crouching protects your feet. However, your sides still remain unprotected, unless you are perfectly square with your opponent. Then they can find unprotected sides to shoot at. The shield lasts for 7 seconds with a cooldown of 10 seconds. It can protect you against 2 fully charged North-style shots, and most people won't fight you with that shield up, making it perfect to push lane. The kit, Bulwark, makes the shield the most powerful shield in the entire game, right next to the amp wall, which is invincible. It can block an entire toned salvo core. It could block an entire toned salvo core before the nerf, and it still can with the nerf. So, it's still great to use. This is a great kit to run. Okay, onto the double-edged sword comment I mentioned. While gun shield is active, you're stuck in the aiming down sight stance for the entire 7 seconds. You cannot cancel this until the full 7 seconds are up. You can't melee, and you can't sprint. This can get you killed if someone runs up and tries to nuke you, and you can't get away in time, or you try to execute a scorch, but since you're stuck in the shield state, you can't melee. Just have this in the back of your mind while using it. Try to keep your distance with it. I don't know if this is like intended to do this, but I kind of don't like this little double-edged sword thing with the shield. It's really annoying, but I can understand why it's there, but still it's pretty annoying. So, Smart Core on. I love hearing that so much. Respawn decided to top the Smart Pistol and put in a freaking Smart Minigun. Smart Core makes it so you never miss any shot. By default, this will last 12 seconds and gives you infinite ammo, and with Sensor Array, it will last 18 seconds. You will have a slight glow with Smart Core on to alert other people that you have it activated. Honestly, I don't really find myself needing a longer Smart Core, but it has its uses. Smart Core can shoot multiple Titans at a time. Don't really know how that magically works, but it just does. It's also perfect for killing grouped up AI and killing ejecting pilots. Nothing is more satisfying than having a pilot eject and then looking straight up and watch them go splat. It's also pretty funny to kill a stray pilot caught in the crossfire. The best mode to use this in is close range, since it does so much more damage. A Rowan with sword block can only last so long against the Smart Core until it's too late, and then they die. Surprisingly, power shots do not apply with Smart Core, so you still have to aim with these. You can switch modes with Smart Core on. Smart Core only locks on the enemies in the blue square, not what's on your screen, like I thought at first, but then as I started playing with him I found out. The blue skull you see above the square is something I'm still not quite sure of, but I believe it tells you how many people you have killed with your Smart Core. Not sure why it does this, but it does. But I think that's what it's for. If you probably have another idea, or if you definitely know what it is, please sure to mention it in the comments. I don't know what that skull is, but I'm pretty sure that's what it does. That's the best thing I could come up with. At first I thought it tells you how many enemies you could kill, but I don't know. That's something I'm pretty sure it does that though. But that's it for the guide, everybody. But before you go, if you liked the video, please like it and comment that it was great, or if you saw something, or if I did something that was nice or awesome, or if you learned something, let me know. If you disliked it, well, hit the dislike button and let me know what I did wrong or what I could do to make it better. And please be sure to subscribe, because I'm always going to be making more guides and just more tips and tricks about this game, and possibly down the future I have other plans in store. So pretty much it. Now I'm going to start talking about my opinions of Legion, and this is the part where you can just skip the video if you want to. I have to say, I never really thought much of Legion. I really didn't. I thought he was just hold down, aim, and shoot. But after making this guide, he has a lot of interesting mechanics. Like the close range and long range, I never knew that. I honestly thought they did the exact same damage and I didn't know anything really. I knew nothing at all. And especially that shield. I didn't know that shield fucked you over so much. Like, I hate using that shield, but it's impressive when you use that shield how many people don't fight you. They just run away because they're like, well, what's the point? That shield's gonna take all my damage. But just a vanilla shield that doesn't have the upgrade bulwark really isn't anything. It can just destroy. It can get destroyed real quick. The bulwark shield, like I said, is the most powerful shield. But Legion is pretty fair to me. Like, I don't think he needs any nerfs or balances. He's just really easy to use. That's just the problem. He's extremely easy to use, but he's also extremely easy to take down. In many games, the last Titan standing, if like you can get behind a Legion, he's dead to anything. I mean, when I was playing Tone for a long time, I would just rush them and kill them instantly. But you know, like I said, a lot of people run Bulwark, so you know, Salvo Core is pretty useless against it. But Rowan's, oh yeah, another thing I just found out yesterday. I'm still learning stuff about this game. Rowan's Arc Blade can also destroy his shield. I didn't know that, but yeah, that's something you can do. You can destroy his shield with your Arc Blade. His power shots are ridiculously. I honestly thought one did more damage, but they don't. They do the exact same, so his power shots are fine. But ever since they put in Hidden Compartment, I honestly think that's overpowered because you can destroy people so fast with that. The burst damage is crazy. But all in all, Legion's a fun Titan to use. He is definitely fun, easy to use, but he's also extremely easy to take down. He's very good on certain maps, like seeing as how this game revolves around 3 lanes. They're good for pushing lanes and holding down lanes. Like right here, this is a good choke point. If you can get 2 Legions there, nobody's getting through. The only problem is if you can get somebody to flank around, they're dead. That's the one thing about Legions. If you get 2 people attacking, one from one side and then one from another side, like what I did to him, except it's an Ion, but pretend that was a Legion, they would have been dead. Like they would have had no chance at all. It would have been game over. The Smart Core, honestly, his Smart Core is kind of eh. I don't know. To me, his core is like one of the most boring cores in the entire game. It's just eh. It's just boring. Like they could have done something else, but they didn't. But that's pretty much Legion in a nutshell. You just hold down aim and you shoot. He does require a lot of he can be played really good. Like if you play him really good, he takes some skill, but to do okay with him, it's easy. That's pretty much it, gentlemen and ladies. If you like the video, like I said, like it. Next week will be my last guide, which will be Rowan, and then that's it. I'll have no more Titan guides to make until they make new Titans, and I'm looking forward to making a Rowan guide, because Rowan is... I have a lot of questions and theories with him that I want to test out. So I'm looking forward to finding out what I get. As always, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.